They say I was born at midnight, during one of the most violent lightning storms the skies of Croatia had ever unleashed. The midwife, terrified by the deafening thunder, declared me a child of the storm. But my mother, with a quiet certainty, corrected her. No, he will be a child of light. I am Nikola Tesla, and from the earliest days of my youth, my mind was a ceaseless theater of blinding flashes and extraordinary visions. Before I could even speak properly, I saw the world not as it was, but as it could be. A magnificent symphony of invisible forces waiting to be conducted. Growing up in Smiljan, my imagination was unlike ordinary men. When an idea came to me, it manifested as a fully formed, three-dimensional blueprint floating before my eyes. I could test a complex machine in my mind, run it for weeks, and check it for wear and tear before ever touching a piece of metal. But my homeland could not contain the designs burning within me. At 28, with only 4 cents in my pocket and a head full of impossible dreams, I boarded a ship for the United States. The new world called to me. My first destination was the laboratory of the legendary Thomas Edison. I respected him, but our minds operated on entirely different frequencies. He was a champion of direct current, a system I knew was fundamentally flawed and inefficient. I offered him a far superior alternative, alternating current. Edison dismissed my theories. We parted ways, and I found myself digging ditches just to survive. Yet, my eyes were fixed firmly upon the stars. My fortunes turned when George Westinghouse recognized the sheer brilliance of my alternating current motor. Together, we plunged into the bitter conflict known as the War of the Currents. Edison fought dirty, using fear to discredit my life's work. But truth in science cannot be electrocuted. My vision was mathematically perfect, and the laws of the universe were on my side. At the 1893 World's Columbian Exposition in Chicago, we illuminated the night with a dazzling display of alternating current. The public gasped in awe as I passed 1,000,000 volts through my own body, holding glowing glass tubes that lit up without any wires. It was pure magic to them, but to me, it was simply the mastery of nature's hidden frequencies. Victory was finally ours. The triumph in Chicago led directly to my childhood dream, harnessing the thundering power of Niagara Falls. When the massive turbines spun and electricity surged all the way to Buffalo, I knew I had changed the world forever. The glorious age of alternating current had begun, and the entire globe was soon bathed in brilliant electric light. But my mind was already racing miles ahead. I moved to Colorado Springs to unlock the secrets of the Earth's natural resonance. In my laboratory, surrounded by towering copper coils, I created artificial lightning that split the night sky and produced thunder heard 15 miles away. I was no longer just an inventor. I was a sorcerer, dancing with the divine spark of the universe. But my mind was already racing miles ahead. I moved to Colorado Springs to unlock the secrets of the Earth's natural resonance. In my laboratory, surrounded by towering copper coils, I created artificial lightning that split the night sky and produced thunder heard 15 miles away. I was no longer just an inventor. I was a sorcerer, dancing with the divine spark of the universe. The world moved on, obsessed with profit. The patents that should have made me the wealthiest man on Earth were ignored or stolen. I retreated into the quiet solitude of my hotel rooms, finding solace only in the company of the city pigeons. They understood me in a way humanity never could. People began to call me a madman, whispering about my obsession with the number 3 and my claims of communicating with other planets. I remained fiercely devoted to the pure pursuit of knowledge. Let them whisper. Let the future tell the truth and evaluate each one according to his accomplishments. I may be dying alone, impoverished in the New Yorker hotel, but I possess a wealth they cannot comprehend. The present is theirs. The future for which I really worked is mine. I gave them the spark. I gave them the light. I am Nikola Tesla, the man who invented the 20th century.